Okay, this is Kirk here. I'm going to do a quick and dirty video of my workflow. Go to Song Select, pick the song I want. We're going to do Great Are You Lord in D. So select all the song, and on Windows it's Control C. On the Mac it would be Command C to copy. This does not work on some of the older songs on CCLI. I opened Notepad+, but you can use any text editor, and I pasted in the song. It looks pretty ugly because it puts the chords on separate lines. First, I'm going to go through and clean it up a little bit and add a colon after each of the song sections. OnSong requires a colon with no space after each song section so that it will be properly labeled. Now I'm going to go through and put a bracket around each chord. Oh, yes, I'm going to put the key signature at the top, and the format is to type key, colon, space, and then the key. And you'll notice in this song here that the first chord is not the same as the key. If you're going to put an OnSong file into Planning Center, you need to definitely designate a key or it will get really messed up. I'm putting brackets around all of the chords and the chord elements, which that little pipe, it's called a pipe, that bar line. And it takes a little while to do this, but you can do it fairly rapidly because each chord is on its own line. You don't have to search through the text to find the chords. I've tried doing find and replace, but the problem is if there is a B minor early and a B minor 7 later in the song, you have messed up chords. So it just seems to be faster just to manually do it. I'm going to speed it up here. Okay, the song is finished. Now I'm going to replace all the character returns or line returns. And in Notepad+, it's just \R\N. I'm going to replace them all with a single space. Boom, they're all replaced. Now your entire song is on one line. This also kind of looks like a mess, but it's pretty quick to fix. I do 2 line returns between each section and then 1 return between each line. And I'm going to check the song on CCLI to match the line breaks. If the song is really long, I would first match the line breaks on CCLI, and then I would try to combine lines to make it fit better in OnSong. You'll notice that I'm removing the extra space after the colon. If there's a space there, it won't display bolded in OnSong. This seems like a lot of work, but it is much more accurate than copying the lyrics out of CCLI and manually entering the chords. And in the long run, it's much more flexible than using a PDF, because OnSong can change the key on the fly. I'm going to save this out to Dropbox in a folder that we all share at our church. Well, one thing that I forgot to mention, we tag our songs at the top. ER stands for East Richland, which is our church. K is my initial and the date the song was put in. My songs in Dreamweaver because I have it and I'm used to using Dreamweaver. Just open a blank file, take out the HTML, and I will do the same thing as before. Remove the stuff that I don't need. Put my tag at the top. Put the key in. Go through and add all the colons. Pretty much the same stuff. I'm going to speed this up. Okay, I have all the brackets added. In Dreamweaver, there is a really neat way to find and replace. You select one character or one phrase and then hit Shift Control F3 on a PC or Shift Command F3 on a Mac, and then you can replace or change all of that code. I selected one line return and replaced it all. All I need to do now is quickly go through and fix the line breaks. Save it out to Dropbox. I imported the song into OnSong on my iPad and opened Console on my PC to edit it. Console works very well for fine-tuning things that you didn't see when you first edited it. It also helps to make a song fit on a single page if that's what you wish. In the console, you can even change back and forth between bracketed and chords over lyrics. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is the first one I ever made. If you have an easier way of doing any of this, I am willing to learn.